Universe stance. Universe stance, many people stand with their feet too far apart. You really want it shoulder width, and you can oftentimes find that by going like that, and then like that, and then like that. So that's about shoulder width. You want to turn the toes in so the outside edges are parallel. Then you want to bend the knees, but don't go over the top of the feet. Just bend the knees to where you can just barely see your toes underneath it, and then push your knees out to where they're exactly over the top of your feet. Like a church window. Comes up straight and then it curves in. Your knees should come up straight and then curve into your pelvis. The idea is that you're like riding a horse. This is kind of a thin horse, but still the idea is that you're controlling the horse with your knees and your feet. So you want to squeeze in like this with your legs and toes, but you want to make sure your knees don't come in, that your knees stay over the top of your feet. And then the pelvis rotates like you're sitting down on a horse and you're pulling up your head top, your chin in, your head top comes up, and then you soften the belly. Relax the fascia of the lower abdomen, and your hands come up to the solar plexus and the elbows are pulled down, so the shoulders come down off the spine. That's universe posture, and I can't do it for more than a few seconds anymore. So I'll be doing whatever I need to do to survive while you guys are doing that. But I'll give that instruction over and over again because that's the most important thing really to get out of the first year is shoulder width, toes in, knees bending over the feet, rotate the pelvis, pull up the head top, relax the belly, soften the belly, pull the elbows down, hug a tree. Does that all make good sense? So, first, come on. So the first piece is, after transition, the first piece is cloud hands. Now, ideally, when your thighs get stronger, you can do it as deep as this. But if I'm standing, I'll do it about like this. The most important thing to remember about the feet on cloud hands is that the side you're turning toward, the foot stays pointed straight ahead. It doesn't move, and the knee doesn't move. The knee stays bending over the top of the foot, and it's the hip and the back leg that moves. So the hip rotates as far as it can go without twisting the knee, and this leg comes down to where it's 90 degrees from the front foot. This is ideally what it would look like. So then your waist comes over as far as it can go. The spine rotates like you're twisting a rag. The spine rotates every vertebrae as far as it can go till you get to the top of the head. And then to that you add the hand, which is you're coming up, you're stretching, you're looking at the crease in the center of the hand, you're following that over until the spine stops. You don't hyperextend the shoulder, you just let the shoulder be pulled by the spine. Then the second hand also follows that. As you inhale, you hold your breath, you push down, you exhale, lead hand comes into the belly, other hand covers it, and then you do the same thing to the other side. This leg stays planted, this leg rotates 90 degrees. Hold the breath, push down, hand comes into the belly. Okay, that's cloud hands. Anybody have a question about that? Okay, then the next one is, and those are, so far it's all natural or abdominal breathing. Don't worry. Stay focused in the dantian, and as much as you can breathe down there, do that. But let your body do natural breathing for the most part for cloud hands. The reverse breathing starts with working the chi in the horse stance. And if you can do it this deep, that's ideal. But you have to strengthen your thighs to the point where you can go this deep or deeper. But you start off with an external transition and then an internal transition where you come down the front. You exhale again, come around and down, and then you do reverse breathing. You hold the breath, you turn the palms over, you push down, and then you exhale, and exhale again. So reverse breathing. Hold the breath, exhale. Everybody got that? Next movement is turning the mill wheel. And it's actually one of the most difficult movements in the whole system. So don't be too concerned if it takes you a while to get it. So here I'm standing ahead. I turn one foot 90 degrees to the side to where it's pointed in that direction. You turn the other foot 45 degrees, so it's at a 45-degree angle from your original position. And then you reach out as far as you can to the outside, and you inscribe a circle using the same kind of pressure you would if you were turning a mill wheel. You come all the way back as far as you can, you hold your breath, you pull a ball of chi into your dantian with your hips focused on the angle of the back leg. You hold the breath, you rotate so your hips are square the lead leg, you push up as far as you can, and then exhale. Change sides. This foot comes around, this foot comes around so that it's straight. You reach around, hold the breath, rotate, push up, exhale. How are we doing? Anybody have any questions?
When we're turning our feet, do we also stretch our hands out and around, or do you do that after you turn your feet?
After I turn my feet. When I start to turn the mill wheel, my feet are planted.
So then we hold our breath for pretty much the entire push through transition, and then we exhale as we release that, right?
Exactly.
Okay, that's right.
When you turn the mill wheel all the way around, at that point you hold your breath all the way down into the dantian and then all the way up.
Okay.
Long time.
Release. Okay, that makes more sense.